11 minutes after 8 o'clock, we get to Kukakuka with Naka here on this Saturday. The Mauna Kea Stewardship and Oversight Authority was created in response to protests over construction of the proposed 30-meter telescope. Former Governor David Ige signed the act creating the new state agency in 2023. Our Hawaii Island contributor and Hawaii Radio Hour host, Naka Nathaniel, is here to discuss the new state agency. Naka.
Aloha, Billy. So great to be joining you here on Sunrise. Mauna Kea is right over my shoulder, right behind me. I get to look at it every morning. So fortunate to be able to do that. But you talked about that new state agency that was signed into law by Governor Ige back in 2023. Well, they're in the middle of actually standing it up. And by 2028, it's going to take 5 years for them to actually take over stewardship of the Mauna from the University of Hawaii. And the authority, led by right now John DeFries, who's their executive director, has been going around to different parts of the island, holding community meetings about what they're calling a strategic framework.
Now, what's a strategic framework, Naka?
Yeah, it's one of these things. Okay, what is this thing exactly? Well, it's the rules that they're going to be that they will end up following as they set up this authority. And the great thing about this plan that they have, and this is one of the first state agencies to be set up in a long time, is that they're incorporating Hawaiian governance principles. They're called Kanawai, and they're merging it with our conventional, state regulatory conventions that we've been using here in Hawaii, for more than a century. And so it's a really, really interesting blend. And so we sat down with John DeFries and we were trying to figure out, well, what exactly is this plan going to look like? And here's what John said.
The final plan will be hapa-haole. Okay, it'll be hapa-haole because the Kanawai is its Hawaiian parent. Mm-hmm. The regulatory framework we live in today is its multi-ethnic parent.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The two are going to have a child called the authority plan. And the only thing I know is that plan going to be hapa-haole, right? Which, by the way, is why Hawaii has the best looking children in the world. Okay.
That's an interesting. So you've got more about this interview coming up on the Hawaii Radio Hour?
Yeah, so we spent a good time talking with John DeFries about this, and we have a much longer interview that'll be available on the Hawaii Radio Hour on Sunday at 4 p.m. on Hawaii Public Radio. And really quickly too, we're also going to be, today's a busy day here in Waimea. There's the community summit, and we'll also be presenting the Hawaii Radio Hour over there at Kaneokaina Charter School later today.
His shoulder, coming from Waimea this morning, Naka Nathaniel. Naka, mahalo. We're going to take a break, but first we're going to go ahead and find out what's coming up with Annalisa Burgos.
Thanks, Billy.